My name is Ibra. Now, I'm here with the updates of the things happening in Bali. Earlier today, someone broke the news about Suzan Wetsetse Murwari. And for a very long time, I knew Suzan has been sick. Nenga kenegana ku biganika because of privacy matters. Sometimes umuntu ngalwale kagana kubita mu camera binanu. So Chalero, I think Isaiah Destiny, new breaking the Maulide to the public. Suzan is sick and currently admitted in Mulago. And it is true, Suzan is admitted in Mulago Hospital. Suzan fell sick sometime before her, sometime actually. She has been sick for some time, but of course, ngaza mwidwaliro kumjanjaba binanu, ngaza mwidwaliro kumjanjaba. So mwidwaliro bubajanjaba bindi. You know how you go to a clinic and you're telling them something different and they are treating something different. So as mujanja. So as has been sick for some time, Alwada, you know how hustlers be. So in your car, then recently it was discovered Suzan had a heart problem. That is what I can say. She has a heart problem. But again, before Suzan's concert, she was traveling back from Kampala. She performed at Kadodi Carnival. Performing at Kadodi Carnival as she was traveling back. An accident. And I think all along, Betty aini chizibu choneka amanyada. So it was after the accident, it's after an accident. Buzu bunowaza buyongeri. Then eza, you know, ka umura. She didn't know, of course. She didn't know she had a heart problem. But of course, she continued feeling so bad. She's supposed to do rehearsals, get ready for her show, Yeba Court's View. Well, ageza until the show was done. But you know, the pressure that comes with holding an event or a show, yeah, you already have a heart problem, like it keeps increasing. So, Suzan Imbeda has a yongera, and he has been admitted in Bali Main Hospital. Of course, but was Bajerega the main hospital mazwati mutuza main hospital binanu abakeso boda. There is that main hospital has literally everything. Sometimes just the medicine, maybe nimbeda and yes, but babamu binanu, but bagadi actually yes, but if you're patient, you get the right treatment. So I bet even on the day that we did the charity drive, the Ismail Watenga charity drive, Suzan Abam, and she's actually the one that connected me to the admin of Mario Main Hospital Kufuna permission. So Suzan is currently sick, but she was transferred from Bali Main Hospital to Mulago. That is where she is. I talked to her earlier today. She didn't sound really so well, but let's keep putting her into our prayers. Kumusabide Suzana Gobolenga Umulai. She's a sister, she's a mother, she's a friend, Kumusabide. Okay. The Ismail Watenga Charity Drive happened on Saturday. Yo. I've been very tired. But for those that didn't know, the charity drive was it is an initiative by Ismail Watenga, the goalkeeper. So Tegeka, I think started 3 years ago. Ashtandikanga bulimwaka gana bulimwaka kukole charity drive as it gives back to the community. He's currently injured and he's still in Bali, by the way, at Mumbai. So when he got back home, using his own money in his pocket and of course some friends, he managed to buy a number of things that he took to the main hospital. Baba Nabi Fanani. There are just a lot of things that went to Mbale Main Hospital. Now, the mothers at the maternity ward, and after went to Nakaloke Health Center too. And then after kwaza kuchisawe Nakaloke. Yeah. And there were a number of professional footballers that came through. Uganda Cranes, Roger Smato, there was Fahadi Bayo, Kwabani kwaba ni Kenneth Semakula. There is I don't know samba number bili ye KCCA Gavin. Then of course our very own Alito Abayo, waba ni Derek Onyai, kwaba ni Usama Arafat, and Derek Ochan, plus so many others that came through. So many of them, Muchulez, Boston Abeza, and of course they came through for Ismail Watenga. It was really nice giving back to the community. Of course, we got a number of pads from Women Wellness, reusable pads, to help out on the girls in Nakaloke. Women Wellness, Kwamba Store, Women Wellness and Family Clinic at Amba Store give us pads. Paul Wanyot also brought through pads. There was so many people that gave in. Yeah, so many people that gave in. It was really a nice event. So, Chanyum, but this time around, Kachenyu Mamunga Rich Ismail Watenga didn't play. But of course, there were so many games from the kids. And then back as Nakaloke, they created a song for Ismail Watenga. And it was really fun for those that re-attended. Anyway, away from that, there's, Ujikilomwana it is called the 16 years, I think, 16-year-old kid, Umkano Busajjabwankuba recently. The girl from I think Impogo, 18 years, Jen Nambuya. Now, Jen Nambuya, for those that didn't know the story, Jen Bamuita, she was killed by people that Babagana Kumunyaga Kesim, that is according to what they say. Bagana Kumunyaga Kesim, and then Gasu Diresim, Bamu Gunya Chiso, Bamuita. And then as they were trying to run, one was arrested by the locals. Na Bamukuba, Bamuitirawe, Neniawen. And then the other Adima. So now it is said there is a child, not even a child. This is a child. He's 16 years old. Yeah. Who is in secondary school. Bamuambirema nafa. I think recently it was recently. Yes, bamuambirema nafa. Ngakugeza kwiruka kuchura mu Uganda ze Kenya. Bamuambire in connection with the case. They say he helped Ayed Kuita Umanori. So he's currently in police custody. There is the number of cases this bitira mbatu mbali zawe. But sometime when there's a kid that was killed, I think the kid was around 15 years, I think in March. West Vadia guest house singer bamwitire guest house simbali. Yeah, a case chiriu. Now there's also another case where in Mutoto 8 people have been arrested in Mutoto over Msia West Beat. It is said Iba Urumbe. Then Mukuba Urumbe, you know how something batted Urumbe bino abona gangs ziwao zigana kuta wendongo mulumbe bachine binani side ya Mutoto. So they kept fighting Barwana Chadero. Then they came back the following day and bira mu Barwana. So mu process yo, one of them was killed. And when police came through, they arrested a number of people, and about 8 people have been arrested. I think there is a lot chiri ku Kurumbe lately that didn't happen back then. Sawazi ngabere Urumbe. This is what happens. Babezere Kurumbe bagana babatere wendongo. Be happening in the villages. Babatere wendongo. Even before the person is buried. Chiro chenecho baini kubatera wendongo. If you don't, munyamwalwa na nikulwana. So bata wendongo batu bachine. Me I witnessed there is I won't mention names. Neko bakulu mberudwera. Uli mkasufire. Sara bana. Ni museza wezawo anywele mwindali nenga na ya sara ni mugenzi bana. So in the night ngabatele wendongo anywele mwendongo indali yewe ba satani kuchina mwenye. Achi na kubani hopu baka dodi achi na kuba hopu and wa kulo gewe. So to me, it doesn't really feel so right. Muntu afire, and then you're celebrating more like udingo kusanyukira omuntu nokufa, something like that. So ne mukyalo, for them it is very normal, but I can't dalendo ngonda yabalukira dala. So the 2 days omuntu ngagona uzina kuzibiri, those 2 days indonge baluka bali kukyalo, then batudya bama zimairo kweza kukunganira kulumbe kuno. Zigangs zirimo nibuka zigangs zeze actually bali bayini bukana bawe bezerenge. The way you go out to party, I think the best way to describe it is disco. Babaza kom disco, not clubs, disco. Baba kulira ku kyalo nga bawe binanu bisampa binanu bata we disco. Now the same way things used to happen in the disco is the way they happen. Kakumanya, I think this was originated from Kenya. Bajiranga oba disco matanga. So babireta anona sawa zimomba ali na biri mbatu bakini. I don't know. Esikukuza kakumanya kuza kurancha kutenda, but it doesn't feel so right. But and then the more we tolerate this, the more crimes. Okay, away from that, earlier today there was a good trader that was overloaded. No. It had a very big load behind. Yeah. I don't know about good bachena babita ku Republic weza around sawanga mwendao beza bakwingira clock tower, I think BK Kukumi Road zibere traders zibiri. My God, it is today that I realized our roads bugudo boy febu no bulijjo kola makutibizingo dozi dambi nenga because we are moving, it is okay. Traders mali there 2 hours. I don't know about that today. By the time I came to work, the traders see there when ziku struggling on how to leave the place. Imagine ngazigana kuingira because the trader is very long. Yeah, late atini kusoka yingire niye weta ile ku roundabout ngale mele kwira ku roundabout, so it is a bit dangerous. Meanwhile, before I wind this up, Isaac King Experience is on the 27th of July. It is an event that has, for me, has a number of performers, big name MCs, big name DJs, and it is really hyped up. So if you don't buy your ticket now, you may end up missing on the event. And then the other event of the year is going to be the Elgon Festival, 3 days. Now the Elgon Festival has been happening the previous years. It was affecting Anifla, but last year it was more like the start, because people had not felt what Elgon Festival gives, so they didn't know what Elgon Festival is about. Because every single year, the other 2 years, the previous 2 years, so this time round, it's going to be happening in September. Kwamanga zitano pakanga musanvu, and it has a couple of performers, both international performers and local Ugandan performers and local performers, I should say. So it is something that you should watch out for. Anyway, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Chat with Ibra. I sign out.